Buenos dias, fellow gamers. My name is Sid. How you guys doing? Today, I do have another banger video for you, and this time, it is about a water pistol slash a secondary weapon that is not only strong, but also very fun to use. The Sporelacer. Okay, before you're like, whoa, this thumbnail is clickbait, take a look at this. Start recording. Let's go, baby. Sporelacer crit attack. Let's go. First roll, minus multi-shot, by the way. Yeah, as you can see, we have 3 million Kuva, so yeah. All my life I've been waiting for this moment to get the perfect Sporelacer Riven, so yeah, let's pray for the best. Come on, RNG, please. Toxin, critical, ooh, minus status chance, really? Minus impact is great, dude, like, I wish we had that as a negative, but cold projectile speed, not. Man, please. Come on, dude. Critical damage, multi-shot, toxin, and minus impact? Please? Those are a lot of status effects. Jeez. Multi-shot bro, this would have been good actually. If we had plus damage and something else as a negative, that's gonna take a while, dude. Plus impact, no. The main thing I need is toxin and multi-shot. And well, the other can be either critical damage or damage. I think both would be fine, so we just need to be lucky, please. Yeah, we're super lucky. Minus critical damage, let's go. Minus critical chance! Dude! What? The fuck, man? Bro. I mean... Toxin, multi-shot, and critical chance would be nice. Minus puncture, critical damage? No! Man, imagine we had multi-shot and toxin here. I would cry. Come on, dude, roll 100. No, it's trash. Okay, 101? Maybe 101. No. Critical damage, multi-shot, and impact. Oh, why is it not toxin? Damage, multi-shot, not bad, but I need toxin. Moving on to the weapon, the Sporelacer, or as I named it, Never Tell Me the Odds. I mean, we're always full of Star Wars references, you know that by now, right? Okay, let's make it short and sweet. For the mods, of course, damage, critical chance, critical damage, Magnum Force, of course, for that additional juicy damage. The thing is, I only have one status mod here. As you can see, electricity. If you don't have a Riven or something, I think you should maybe... No, you don't have to replace that. You can replace the Riven with Toxin if you want to build for Corrosive, which would be ideal, because there's going to be like a shard that I'm going to show you after this build that's going to help you provide a little bit more damage, okay? But yeah, either way, for this build, damage is the way to go for me. Multi-shot, Lethal Torrent, of course, for fire rate and multi-shot. We do have, well, that's a mod I didn't have before, Prime Convulsion. So with this mod, you have a lot of electricity. And, well, ideally, you want a Riven that has multi-shot and toxin. I was also looking for, well, critical damage. As you can see, I was quite unlucky while rolling. We do have 202 rolls, but that's life, right? You don't always have the jackpot, you don't always win the lottery, so that's how it is, you know? I mean, it's not a terrible mod. I just wish it had, like, a negative at least, but it's how it is. It's how it is. I do have another build. It's a build I was using previously, Old But Gold. Here we have crit damage, electricity, critical chance. Ideally, you want to swap this with toxin. Also, another good advice, if you have a low fuck, just ignore that. If you have a low Riven disposition, just like the Sporelacer, I'm not going to cut this out by the way, it's okay, just never mind. I would always go for Toxin. if you have a 1 Riven disposition. Because if you have someone higher, like a 2 or 3 or 4 Riven disposition, maybe I would not go for a status mod, or a status effect rather, because then you can just like put it somewhere else, you know. But yeah, if you have a status mod on your Riven, it has a 1 Riven disposition, you basically always save a mod slot, which is nice, because then you can put in Magnum Force. You know, it's just more damage after all. So that was my old build, you know, but since we do have Prime Convulsion, it's now more ideal to have Toxin on the Riven instead of Electricity, since you can go even higher with Prime Convulsion now. For the Arcanes, of course, Pax Charge, I just love the infinite ammo, it just feels so good. And of course, for the other Arcane, Secondary Merciless, as the more kills you get, the more damage you do. Real quick, for the pods. Well, as a chamber, we have the Sporelacer, of course. As a loader, we have Splat. And as a grip, we do have Haymaker. You know, when I create a Kitgun, Haymaker and Splat are always the main things I go for, because they just like provide the most damage possible. So that's always what I go for. Either way, yeah, those are the parts. Want to boost the damage of your pistol even further? Don't worry, I got you. Well, there's 2 things you can do. First of all, you can equip some Archon shots. You do have the red Tauforge Crimson Archon shots, and one of them provides you with 37.5% secondary critical chance. So if you have that 3 times, you have a lot of CC. Another thing you can do, well, if you're using Revenant like me, of course, always the biggest Revenant main out there, you can use Arcane Avenger for additional critical chance. And, well, you don't have to use Arcane Acceleration here. I only use that when I use primary weapons. What you can go for, though, is Arcane Awakening, as this provides you with 150% damage on reload. Okay, so now we are in the Simulacrum, and there's something I discovered, and I would like to share that with you. So, as you saw, we have Arcane Awakening. On reload, you get damage. Well, that doesn't work on the Sporelacer, because we have Pax Charge, which automatically recharges our battery, so it doesn't count as reload. So what you can do instead is go for Arcane Velocity, as this just gives you additional fire rate. And well, fire rate on a pistol is never too bad. So what we're going to do, we're going to spawn 20 of them Corrupted Heavy Gunners, and you're going to see what kind of damage we're going to do. I do think this pistol is especially very strong against Infested. However, don't get me wrong, you can still strip armor with this weapon, since we do have the green shards. And well, we also have the red shards for additional CC. As you can see, we're mostly doing, or only doing orange here. It's crazy. And of course, Arcane, what's it called? Avenger is going to help us out massively too. And I mean, you can even put your first on this guy who's just going to die, you know, it's overkill. But the thing is, you have so many abilities from Warframes that can boost CC, that can boost CD. You can use Harrow, and you have like the juiciest amount of red crits you've ever seen. It's crazy. As you can see, I just love this spraying and praying. Maybe just, okay, I'm gonna say this. It doesn't look too impressive here, I know, but when you're actually in the game, like, the damage you're gonna do is super good, dude. Like, I only use this secondary weapon, and it's very strong.
Void fissures. Need them to open another. But are you confident you can withstand their fury? The Oracle Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for our support. You found the fissure. Look out for reactors.
that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you awesome people in the next one.